Hello and welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We got a decent partnership for Vechain. It's with Digital Village and they're creating a metaverse and they're utilizing, straight from their CEO, we utilize Vechain to create a smart contract based account for users interested in purchasing digital items. So yes, someone actually asked me on the stream, does Vechain have smart contracts? They definitely have smart contracts and they're going to use them in this Digital Village thing to purchase virtual items. It's a metaverse. These things can be big. Now, I think like for these kind of projects, we want as many partnerships as possible so that if one of them really takes off and gets really big, this can actually be a lot bigger than any of the corporate partnerships, even with Walmart. Now, some of you guys might think that's crazy, but like I've said before, think about how many people play WoW, how many people played EverQuest. I'm not really sure if that's popular anymore. How many people play League of Legends and other popular games? And if blockchain, VeChain, Cardano, or anyone can host one of those games, the utility and the transactions from that game, I think, will actually far surpass any kind of industrial use. You have to kind of like depend on the game makers, and you do have to kind of get lucky in a sense. Because if you don't get lucky, you're probably not going to get like huge amounts of transactions. So you are depending on these games to actually really take off with the public. Now, I think people should actually design the game first around playability and then around the NFTs later. I think some of them are doing it the opposite way around, and that's really not the way to do things. But I'm just glad that VeChain is getting at least a piece of the pie. I really hope this particular game is successful, and that could actually bring up the price. Will it bring up the price right now? No, not exactly. We have to see how good this game actually is. I think these small partnerships with VeChain eventually will build up, and when we have another bull run with Bitcoin, when we actually get past 50,000 and 65,000, I think it'll go up harder because of these partnerships. Remember, VeChain came up from half a cent to, 26 cents pretty quickly. And now it's down back at 11. I think it can go from like 11 cents to maybe like $1 or $2 fairly quickly as well. So that is what I actually have my eye on in terms of VT right now. So VeChain and Digital Village, Digital Village, is a multiplayer social metaverse with a digital economy powered by the Village protocol blockchain. We utilize VeChain to create a smart contract-based account for users interested in purchasing digital items. So anytime someone purchases a digital item, they will actually use VeChain Tor. So it's pretty cool. Furthermore, our services automatically use an external blockchain process available through vechain.org, which is obviously VeChain. The purpose of the blockchain process is to create a smart contract-based account for each individual user interested in purchasing digital items, which most people I think will be interested in, from the initial sellers through the services, as well as to validate the user's claims of such digital asset item. Likewise, a smart contract-based account shall be created in the blockchain process for initial users for the purposes of authenticating the issuance of the digital items from the initial designer to the individual user. So they'll be doing this all the way through. And not only that, they will actually be having an event with VeChain and Digital Village on September 23rd, 2021. And I will actually leave the registration link in the first comment of this video. So you can actually register for this event, have any questions about VeChain or Digital Village, and basically, it's like a 3D Tech Festival 2021. I will leave this link. And they're speaking on the last day. It's free. It's a free virtual global festival. Something cool that you might be interested in if you're really interested in gaming and or VeChain. But it's really cool that VeChain is stepping up its game in the game, stepping up its pace in the gaming sector. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.